We're going to give it a few seconds for folks to log in. Welcome. All right, we'll go ahead and get started. Welcome to the Virtual College Exploration for all North and South Carolina students, sponsored by the Carolinas Association of Collegiate Registrars and Admissions Officers and StriveScan. Thanks so much for joining us. A few housekeeping announcements that you see here before we get started. You'll be able to use the Q&A button on your screen to type your questions to our presenters at any time. Your camera and microphone are off, and so the panelists cannot see or hear you. And then this is just one of many different sessions happening, so be sure to check out the full schedule at CACRAO.org. And this presentation is also being recorded and will be available within about a week on that same website, CACRAO.org. And now I'd like to turn it over to our presenters.
Hi everyone, my name is Allie Cadmus and I am the Director of Recruitment and Admissions at the Technical College of the Lowcountry, located in Beaufort, South Carolina. So welcome. We're so excited to have you here today, although it's in a different platform. The great news is we have 10 minutes apiece to talk to you today and a little bit time for Q&A, as opposed to maybe 1 minute and then it's a quick move to another table at a college fair. So we'll try and get as much information to you as possible in today's event. I'm going to turn it over to Brooke.
Good morning. My name is Brooke Williams, and I'm with the University of South Carolina, Salkehatchie. Thank you all for joining us today.
Good morning. I'm Matt Cash with the University of South Carolina, Beaufort, and look forward to visiting with you all today.
Awesome. So I am going to go first and present to you all about the Technical College of the Lowcountry. So let's get that screen up and running. So this is our South Carolina Lowcountry panel. So all the colleges you'll be learning about today are located in the South Carolina Lowcountry. And I work for the Technical College of the Lowcountry. And I'm here to talk to you about why you should consider a community college and why you should consider the Technical College of the Lowcountry for your higher education journey. So first off, let's talk about who we are. I would be remiss as someone that loves going on college campus visits and tours not to tell you a little bit about TCL's history. So TCL traces its roots back to the Mather School, which opened in 1868 and was open to educate the daughters of freed slaves during Reconstruction. In 1968, the property was given to the state of South Carolina and eventually became what we all know as the Technical College of the Lowcountry, or TCL for short. So the Technical College of the Lowcountry is one of 16 community colleges located in the state of South Carolina. The college is a comprehensive public two-year college dedicated to serving the diverse educational needs of rural counties of Beaufort, Colleton, Hampton, and Jasper County. We're an open access institution with rolling admission, so we don't have specific GPA or test score requirements for admission to TCL, but there may be some GPA or test scores that you may need in order to go directly into college level classes. Otherwise, you may be in developmental courses, which are pre-college classes that you'll take first prior to enrolling in those college level courses. So our main campus is located in Beaufort, South Carolina. It's on both sides of Rebout Road, right next to the water, and right next to Beaufort Memorial Hospital. It was recently renamed our Beaufort Mather campus in order to fall in line with our history and traditions. We also have a satellite campus in Bluffton. It's called the New River campus, or Bluffton Hardyville, if you will. And it's right across the street from USCB, so Matt's my neighbor. And then Hampton campus is in Hampton County. It's right down the street from Wade Hampton High School and a stone's throw from USC Salkehatchie. So you can see a trend here as to why we're all on this call today to talk about our schools. We also have an online campus, which is thriving right now due to our current situation. And we do have some programs that are completely available online, like our general business, associates in arts, and administrative office technology. And something we're extremely excited about is our Culinary Institute of the South, which is coming in fall of 2021, which will be a 26,000 square foot facility located in Buckwalter Place in Bluffton. It's going to offer associate's degrees and certificates in culinary and hospitality. It will have a foodseum, which will be a food museum featuring Southern cuisine, as well as a teaching restaurant for our students to serve their food to the public. So myself, my belly is very excited about that, as well as the public. So we do have a kitchen that's functioning currently in Bluffton in our New River campus, and so students are in that program right now. So why community college? Why should you choose TCL? Our first reason is opportunity. One reason you should consider a community college is the vast amount of opportunities. Your opportunity to thrive in your environment and immediately make an impact on your community. We are your community college. Our graduate placement rate is something that speaks for itself. 92% of our graduates are walking across the stage each year, already hired or transferring to a college or university to continue their studies. So that's something great that we think our graduates can say, that they're going to come to TCL and they're pretty much guaranteed to either have a job or be prepared to transfer onto a four-year institution when they leave TCL. Your main goal when you're going to school is to find that career, and to be able to say that you're doing it seamlessly with Technical College of the Lowcountry is something we really take a lot of pride in. USCB and USC Salkehatchie can both attest that we have a lot of transfer students that end up going to their institutions. I personally had a work study student that was here with us at TCL, and she transferred over to USCB without any issues, and she is now in the bachelor's program for education. So really wonderful opportunities for students to transfer to a four-year institution in South Carolina or even outside the state of South Carolina. We have 80+ programs of study from university transfer to health sciences, paralegal and criminal justice, building and construction and HVAC, business and early care and education, and the list goes on. We have a 14-to-1 student to teacher ratio, so small class sizes, you're getting to know your peers, you're getting to know your instructors. And we also got a Pathways to the Future grant for an advising center and career counseling that is coming in the future. So we're extremely excited about that. If you go to our application website, you can actually take career assessments now using Career Coach, which can help you explore careers as well as explore the programs that are attached to those careers, so how to be successful at TCL. Another reason you should consider community college is it's extremely affordable, and in some cases, especially for new high school graduates, it's free. We're extremely excited about all the opportunities that the state of South Carolina can offer students, residents of the state, and new graduates. South Carolina wins, along with the South Carolina Lottery Scholarship, is a new opportunity which paired together is free tuition plus some book money. The Life Scholarship can be used at a 2-year institution or a 4-year institution. Most of these programs require you to complete the FAFSA, so we highly suggest you complete that FAFSA now when you apply. We recently started the Building a Better Lowcountry Scholarship, which is free tuition for any public high school graduate with a 2.75 GPA or higher from Beaufort, Colleton, Hampton, and Jasper County. So amazing opportunities there. And then we have a University Scholars Program for students in our university transfer programs that is an additional $500 per semester, which can be used towards books or any other needs like travel when you're coming to school. So a lot of great affordable opportunities for you to attend TCL. The last reason to attend a community college is flexibility. We have a lot of flexibility with your schedule, and we can work with your needs. We have online classes. We have a lot of part-time students because maybe you're working full-time. We have day, evening, weekend classes, mini semesters. We have opportunities for those working full-time. Associate's degrees take about 2 years. Your certificates are going to take 1 year, and it's extremely close to home. So just really great opportunities for a flexible schedule that works with your needs. A little bit more about TCL. We don't have the dorms and the dining hall that you may hear about later on today, but we do have plenty of places for students to get involved. We have science club, gaming club, as well as SGA, our Student Government Association. We have a student ambassador program on campus where you can work for me in my office and help us with recruitment events. We have a lot of events happening on campus and off campus for our students, faculty, and staff, and really just a lot of great opportunities to get involved. We have an LGBTQ club on campus, a Student Veterans Association. We have clubs for early care and education and criminal justice. So you name it, we've got something. And if you're a student that wants to get involved, we love students that come to us and want to start a club or a program on campus. Student Support Services also offers TRIO programming for first-generation college students. We have study skills, opportunities, free counseling on campus, free tutoring, both online and in person. And we also have options for students to sign out laptops and computers if needed. So really a lot of great opportunities both inside and outside the classroom at TCL. So how can you get started? Here's a little bit of a timeline. So your enrollment timeline, November, December, you're going to start looking at your application and you're going to complete the FAFSA. Around February and March, you can send us your unofficial transcripts and take any placement testing or send us your SAT and ACT scores. The best way to contact admissions, or best way is to contact an admissions counselor to see what exactly you need for placement testing, because we may just be able to use your high school transcript. Around April and May, you're going to want to work on orientation. We have an online orientation that will be offered for students, and then you'll get ready to register for classes with your advisor or your navigator in the advising center. And then come July, June and July, you're going to want to send us your official transcripts when you graduate from high school, and then make sure your financial aid is all tied up with our financial aid office. That's the most important thing, because you want to make sure those bills are all covered before that payment deadline and before classes start. So that is everything that I could get to you in 10 minutes about the Technical College of the Lowcountry. This is my contact information. As I said, my name is Allie Cadmus. My email is here. Best way to contact admissions, admissions@tcl.edu. Check out our website, the tcl.edu/apply is where you can go to that career assessment or apply to TCL. Our admissions website has live chat as well as virtual options to meet with an admissions counselor. And then we do have a virtual tour on campus, and we'll hopefully be able to open up the campus to you very soon for in-person. But thank you all for your time today. And if you have any questions, just post them in the Q&A and we'll get to them at the end of our event. I tried to go as fast as I could. So I'm going to turn it over to Brooke.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. I'm going to go ahead and get my slideshow started. Again, my name is Brooke Williams from USC South Carolina Salkehatchie. So today I'm going to quickly discuss not only USC Salkehatchie, but how to choose the right college for you, and how to have an accessible admissions process. To start off, what is USC Salkehatchie? We are a branch of the University of South Carolina, and we have two campuses, a campus in Allendale as well as Walterboro, South Carolina. We are located in the heart of the Lowcountry. We are just far enough away to have a little bit cheaper living expenses, but close enough to enjoy all the attractions. For a weekend getaway, a day adventure, you can see here our Allendale campus is located about an hour from Augusta, Georgia, hour and a half from Savannah, Georgia, and Columbia. In Walterboro, we're located about an hour from Savannah, Hilton Head, and Charleston. So just close enough to be able to enjoy all those beautiful locations in the Lowcountry. At USC Salkehatchie, students thrive and have a memorable college experience. We have affordable tuition, plenty of degree choices, very low student-teacher ratio, and outstanding faculty and staff devoted to helping you. So at USC Salkehatchie, every student has a chance to grow and learn. We can quickly look over our tuition. You can see the prices listed here. It's very important to know that there are many federal, state, local, institutional sources available to help students meet college expenses. And that is something we are really proud of here at USC Salkehatchie. And we have a low tuition cost compared to many other college universities. And once again, we offer many scholarship opportunities and financial aids to assist our students with these expenses. We are technically a two-year college, but we are very proud of our housing and dining here at USC Salkehatchie. Living at the Reserve provides a great opportunity to strengthen your bond with USC Salkehatchie community. It's also convenient for accessing campus resources and events. The Reserve that you see pictured here offers apartment-style living. They offer a full kitchen and lounge area on both upper levels. The Reserve is located on our Allendale campus, but if you are interested in Walterboro housing, please let us know and we can get you in contact with the correct staff member. We also have meal plans in place with both of our local hospitals here in Allendale County and Collinton Medical Center. Our campus life and athletics. USC Salkehatchie is home of the Indians. Athletics are a big part of college, whether you are an athlete or you just experience the games as a fan. We offer many sports and activities, and we look forward to all of our new students getting involved. Here you can see a list of some of our teams: softball, baseball, men's and women's soccer, and basketball. We also offer a wellness center for students here on our campus. Clubs and organizations. We offer many clubs, organizations, activities to keep you active and engaged with the USC Salkehatchie community. You can see some of those listed here: student ambassador, student government, as well as many major clubs such as education, nursing, history. We also have the FCA on campus and a new student organization. And we encourage our students often to visit areas in the community that clubs and organizations such as the Leadership Institute, our Topper site here in Allendale, the Carolina Theater, and our community garden located on our Walterboro campus. Once again, we also offer many other student-engaged clubs, such as the gaming club, fencing club. If you are interested in something that you don't see here, we welcome new student ideas and interactions. Now that we have taken some time to discuss USC Salkehatchie, let's quickly go over the benefits of having a degree. Why are you here? Why are you sitting in on all of these informational sessions? And the main goal is because you want to better yourself and make an investment in yourself. So some of the benefits of that is you'll be more attractive to employers. You have better job security and satisfaction. You are able to find a job that interests you, work in a field that you love. And everyone knows that if you love your job, you do not work a day in your life. You build a network. You benefit yourself and your family. You become empowered and create a stronger sense of self. So it's a very good feeling to walk across the stage, or in this year's case, walk across the computer screen, and just have everyone's eyes on you for a moment to acknowledge your achievement. And lastly, you install a down payment on your future. Yes, it is hard during the beginning, but that is your down payment. And you will be able to sit back and reflect on all your accomplishments sooner than later. So how do you choose the college right for you? You're going to want to take into consideration many things, such as the type of college. Are you interested in a 2-year college, a 4-year college, or a technical school? Do they offer a major that interests you? Is this the right educational track for you? What is the tuition cost? Is this realistic for me, or am I going to be bogged down in student debt? Location. Are you interested in living on campus? Or do you want to commute back and forth? Or do you want to take all online classes? Student body type and size. Are you looking for a larger population school, or do you want a smaller school with low class sizes and a smaller student-teacher ratio? And lastly, campus life and athletics. Does the school offer activities that interest you? If you are an athlete, do they offer your sport? The types of college degrees, we have associate's degrees as well as bachelor's degrees. An associate's degree is what we would call a 2-year degree, and a bachelor's degree is normally a 4-year degree. So degrees at USC Salkehatchie, you can begin your bachelor's degree, you can earn an associate's degree, or finish your bachelor's degree online through Palmetto College. Fun fact, I am also the regional admissions representative for Palmetto College. So if you choose this route, I will be honored to work with you. in 2 years when you get your associate's degree. We offer Associates of Arts and Associates of Science. And we do have partnerships with other USC campuses that allow USC Salkehatchie students to complete all of these 4-year degrees without leaving our campus. So that is something that we are very fortunate to have since we are technically a 2-year school, but many students complete 4-year degrees right here in Allendale and Walterboro. So you can see some of these here: education, public health, organizational leadership, liberal studies. So I know that this is a lot of information so far, and it is okay to feel overwhelmed. College is a very fun and exciting experience, but getting your map laid out at the beginning can be a little hectic. So are you undecided on a major? Do you need more information about career opportunities or wages? Are you looking for a job or an internship? Maybe you need help with your resume, interview skills. Most colleges, as well as USC Salkehatchie, offer a career planning center. And we can help you answer all of these questions. And you can see here some of the services that we provide: career development, career exploration, helping you write a resume and practicing interview skills, as well as career fairs. We have many career fairs on both of our campuses to help our graduates get out into the community. That is one of our main goals, is to help you complete your degree and then have you thrive in the area here in the Lowcountry. So quickly, how to apply. New freshmen, we will need 3 things from you to get that acceptance letter. We will need your application fee, high school transcript, and SAT or ACT. I know test scores look a little different this year thanks to the pandemic, so we will be able to work with individual students on that. But that is all we need to admit you. USC Salkehatchie has no minimum GPA or test scores. However, we do encourage students to take the SAT or ACT as many times as they can to achieve the best possible score, because a lot of our students do transfer out after 2 years, and we do not want them to hold them back. Once we receive those items, you are admitted into the University of South Carolina, Salkehatchie, and an admissions counselor will reach out to you for your next steps. Quickly, just a little on financial aid. You can find all of our financial aid options on our website, as well as our scholarship applications. So as well as FAFSA, you will want to make sure you fill out a scholarship application for our institutional scholarships. One other fun thing is our work study program. This is for students who need to earn extra cash, but they can work around your school schedule, and it is here on campus. Registration days, orientations, and visits. We love to see prospective students on campus, and visiting our campus is a great way to get to know USC Salkehatchie. You can explore our buildings, talk to current students, meet faculty, and gain a better understanding of what it's like to attend USC Salkehatchie. My contact information will be listed soon. I would love for you to reach out so you can come see our beautiful campuses. So to wrap things up, how to have a successful admissions process. These are some things to keep in mind. Have a plan, have a backup plan. It is okay if something falls through. You'll be ready for plan B. Research your college, all of the things that we briefly spoke about: location, student body type, the type of college, 2-year, 4-year. So research what you are interested in. Make sure you start your application process early and keep up with college deadlines. Each college is going to be different. So make sure you don't miss out on something important due to a missed deadline. Keep all your documents in a central location, and most importantly, keep in contact with your guidance counselor. They will be able to lead you in the right direction no matter what question you have. And again, my name is Brooke Williams. Here is my contact information. This is my office number as well as my email. Please reach out if you have any questions, comments, concerns, and thank you for listening.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Again, I am Matt Cash with the University of South Carolina, Beaufort. My contact information is right there on the title slide, but I will be sharing it along with all the other presenters from this morning, their contact information on our final slide once we get to question and answers. So, some quick facts about USCB. We trace our founding to our heritage to the 1795 founding of Beaufort College. And then we joined the University of South Carolina system in 1959. The 21st century has already seen lots of growth for USCB, with our Bluffton campus being constructed in 2004. And then the past few years have definitely seen us skyrocketing with enrollment and everything. 2018 saw the revitalization of our campus on the Beaufort waterfront, as well as our Hilton Head Island campus that was opened in 2019. And I'll touch a little bit more on our locations here shortly. Broad overview of USCB: we have 2,100 students representing 36 states and 10 countries. We have over 1,000 students that are residential and living in on-campus housing with us. So nearly 50% of our students choose to live in campus housing. Student to faculty ratio is 16:1, so it's a very close-knit learning environment. We offer over 40 different clubs and organizations, everything from Greek life, fraternities and sororities, to special interest groups, honor societies, so something for everyone. We also field 9 different athletic teams in the NAIA and the Sun Conference. So again, our location, our main campus is in Bluffton, South Carolina. It is a 200-acre campus situated on the gateway to Hilton Head Island. We offer 10 different residence halls, multiple dining options, a 20,000-foot campus recreation center, which is the hub of campus activity, and then a 26,000-foot recreation center, which is built for to host intramural sports, club sports. It has our student workout facility where you can take individual fitness classes, yoga studio, and that type of thing. Our original founding location in downtown Beaufort is located right on the Beaufort River's waterfront. That is home to our Beaufort College Honors Program, as well as 3 other majors, which are history, marine biology, and visual art and design. Our Hilton Head Island campus is the newest addition for our locations. That serves as our Center for Hospitality Management, and it is located right near the entrance to the Sea Pines Resort. So a perfect location if you're interested in studying one of the leading industries in the state of South Carolina in hospitality, tourism, and retail management. It is designed to be a working event and conference center. It comes equipped with a beverage lab and demonstration kitchen as well. So we offer about 30 different academic programs in all by the time you factor in various concentration areas. So we're broken up into 3 schools. So you have the School of the Humanities and Social Sciences, which is going to cover things like, if you're interested in communication studies, maybe a career in public relations or broadcast or print journalism, that would be a great program for you. Lots of English degrees in various concentrations if you're interested in teaching it at the high school level, maybe a career in professional or creative writing. We offer degrees in history. That also houses our pre-law advisement track if you're interested in preparing for graduate level study, as well as social science, other social science degrees like human services, psychology, and sociology. We also have an amazing visual art and design program. Beaufort has consistently been listed as one of the top small art cities on the East Coast. So lots of studio space that our students can compete for at the undergraduate level, as well as lots of different galleries and that type of thing where those students might be interested in interning or working. We also have our School for the Sciences and Mathematics. So that is going to be one of our largest programs because it includes biology. Now, biology covers everything from secondary education, if you wanted to teach, to things like biomedical sciences. We offer an outstanding coastal ecology and conservation program, as well as marine biology. So lots of different academic programs to help you if you're interested in learning more about the ecology of the coastal area and the marshlands of South Carolina. If you're leaning more towards a computer type field, we offer information science and technology, as well as computational science, and then mathematics as well, whether you're interested in maybe teaching or in mathematical sciences. School of the Professions is also very popular because that houses our business administration program. There's also early childhood and elementary education. So again, some other education related degree programs. Hospitality management, nursing, very technologically advanced facilities for that program, including animatronic simulation labs, plus being located right near a trauma level hospital and others in the surrounding area where our nursing students complete their clinicals. Also, we offer a degree in public health if you're interested in more of like health and exercise science or kinesiology, or maybe pursuing graduate level study in epidemiology or something along those lines. So we also offer lots of different academic minors. I'm not going to read through that full list, but you will see it listed there. But I am going to draw attention to our pre-professional advisement tracks. So these are going to be things that you can technically add on to a bachelor's degree program if you're interested in pursuing graduate level study in either medicine, law school, or something along those lines. So it's going to be a series of courses where you work very closely with your academic advisor to make sure that you're taking the right prerequisite courses to qualify for graduate level school once you finish your undergraduate degree at USCB. The only one of those that is a little bit different is the pre-engineering program. That is set up as a joint advisement track with the University of South Carolina, Columbia campus. So it isn't a bridge program, but it is making sure that you take the right sequence of courses to transfer into their engineering and computer science program. So campus life, again, we have over 1,000 students living on campus, and our housing is not dorm style or suite style. Think of it as apartment style living. So you have a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment. Each person has their own private bedroom in that area, and then it's just 2 people sharing a bathroom area on the respective sides of the apartment. All major appliances are included. There's a full kitchen, a full living area, and pretty much all furniture is provided as well. Beds, desks, chairs, and that kind of thing, as well as some of the couches in the living room. So clubs and organizations, I mentioned earlier, we had over 40 different student-led organizations. Lots of student programming conducted by our Student Life Office as well. So those are going to be the ones that help plan concerts, what guest speakers are coming to campus, and that type of thing. Campus recreation, again, located in that brand new facility on our Bluffton campus, which is home to exercise and fitness studios. And that's included in your tuition. So it's not like an extra gym membership fee or anything like that. And then again, we also compete in the NAIA Sun Conference, fielding 9 different athletic teams. As far as campus resources that we offer, we really pride ourselves on our Student Success Center. That is going to be where if you need any additional academic support, that houses our academic advisement office, which is going to be the office that through your first year or 2 of study, they make sure that you're taking the right kind of courses. Even if you haven't declared a major yet, they'll be the ones that make sure that you're taking the right sequence of courses for the direction that you're planning on heading. Career services, they will help you find employment while you were a student, if it's on campus or off campus. But they're also the office that coordinates things like graduate school fairs and bring in medical schools, law schools, and that type of thing, and other varied graduate programs to host graduate school fairs on campus for students to learn more about their post-graduation next steps if they want to go to grad school. They're also going to be the ones that put together mock interviews for you, resume writing and building tips, and that kind of thing. If you need additional academic support, then definitely tutoring and counseling and accessibility services are really good offices for that. Tutoring is going to be, if you need, those are going to be student-led, but managed by university staff. If you need additional academic support, if one particular class is giving you trouble or it's a subject area that you're not particularly strong in, they're a really good office to coordinate with to make sure that you get extra support outside of class. Counseling and accessibility services, if you feel like you need to reach out and talk to someone if you're having a hard time with the transition from high school life to college life, or just any kind of an ear that you need to talk to. Accessibility services will be if there are any kind of documented learning difficulties that you might have. They're going to help coordinate additional test taking time, note taking, and those sorts of additional support services. So we're going to touch on admission needs real quick. So the application is live and it is online. Basically, we're making decisions off of your official high school transcript only. USCB is test optional for first-time freshman applicants for basically the incoming fall 2021 freshman class. So we will be making our admissions decisions based only on how you performed in the classroom. So you have the option while you're submitting the application, you can upload a copy of your high school transcript with that, and that will get the ball rolling with your initial evaluation. Or you can also request to have it sent to us from your high school guidance office. A lot of schools in South Carolina utilize parchment, so you can request to have it electronically sent to us that way, or your school counselor can just drop it in a sealed envelope and mail it off to us, and that would be okay as well. So some scholarships that we offer to first-time freshmen, we call our Plus scholarships. So we offer Life Plus and Palmetto Fellows Plus. So what that is if you are initially eligible for the Life Scholarship or the Palmetto Fellows Scholarship as a South Carolina resident, we have an additional $2,000 per academic year award that we can offer you on top of what you receive in the scholarship from the state. So basically the requirements for that is going to be that you meet the initial eligibility requirements for either Life or Palmetto Fellows. You're a first-time freshman, and it is first come, first serve. So it's not coming from an unlimited supply of funds. So that's why we encourage early action on the part of your application. And I will talk a little bit about a preferred timeline here in a couple of slides. These Plus scholarships are renewable up to all 4 years of attendance. So as long as you maintain the initial eligibility for Palmetto Fellows or Life, then you maintain the additional scholarship that we originally offered you. So knowing that we may have some out-of-state students that are joining us today, we do also offer a residential scholarship for non-South Carolina residents. So what that is it basically is a scholarship award that helps bring down the difference in between in-state and out-of-state tuition. As a public institution, there are different amounts for tuition fees. So it's valued at nearly a little over $11,000 award that basically takes out the difference in between out-of-state and in-state tuition. So initial eligibility requirements would be graduate high school with a 3.0 GPA. If you're from North Carolina, Georgia, and your school might be on a 100-point scale, that's fine. Whatever your school considers to be a B average will satisfy that requirement. It can be 1050 on the SAT or 21 on the ACT. You only need to meet one of those 3 academic requirements and reside in on-campus housing. So as long as you maintain that, then you will receive the residential scholarship for out-of-state students. And that is also renewable up to all 4 years as long as you remain enrolled as a full-time student and you remain in on-campus housing with a 2.5 GPA and higher. If you're interested in our Beaufort College Honors Program, there is an additional academic scholarship available for that. It's an additional $2,000 per academic year, and the requirements for that is you must be accepted and enrolled in the Beaufort College Honors Program and reside in on-campus housing. So again, $2,000 per academic year, renewable up to all 4 years as long as you remain a full-time student with us, and as long as you maintain the honors requirement GPA. So as long as you are eligible to continue on in the program, then you can continue to receive that scholarship award. So we work very closely with the University of South Carolina, Salkehatchie, and TCL. We get transfer students with them all the time. We have various transfer articulation agreements with them. So as much as we would love for you to start off with us as a first-time freshman, we know a lot of local students are very interested in both TCL and USC Salkehatchie. So we work very closely with those folks. So to transfer to USCB from a non-USC system campus, you need a minimum of a 2.0 cumulative academic GPA, and you must be in good standing from each previous institution, and you would just need to request to have an official transcript sent to us. Now, if you are at USC Salkehatchie, since they're in the same university system, the application process is a little bit different. You would just submit a change of campus, and we would already have access to your academic record. So you wouldn't have to request an official transcript or anything like that. So both of them are super fluid processes. We're glad to help you navigate the transfer process as well. So your next steps, like I said, the application is live now. We launched that on August 1st. I encourage all students, if they can, to have their high school transcript and application to us before Thanksgiving break. So that's not a firm deadline or anything, but it just makes the next steps a little bit more easier to get things going. Definitely recommend that you watch our virtual campus tour. We are also offering in-person campus tours. They are limited capacity and they are socially distanced. And we are in the process of planning some on-campus open house type events as well. We haven't released the dates for those yet, but you can view available in-person campus tours at uscb.edu, as well as watch our virtual campus tour from the homepage. And then on October 1st, the FAFSA opens up for the 2021-2022 academic year. So you could go ahead and submit your FAFSA then and hit the ground running. So that concludes my portion of the presentation. I'm going to turn it back over to Allie, who's going to field our Q&A portion, and you'll see our contact information up there on the screen.
All right, so the first question we had was, do any of the colleges from today have fashion programs and marching band or color guard? I'll start. We do not have fashion or marching band and color guard at TCL.
No, we do not offer those programs. I'm sorry.
So it depends on if you're wanting to go into the fashion industry, although we don't necessarily offer fashion design or anything along those lines. If you're interested in running like a storefront or something like that, maybe you might be interested in a business administration degree or hospitality management, because a lot of hospitality focuses on retail industry as well. So maybe if you're thinking more of, like, we can't necessarily help you on the design front, but if you're interested in learning merchandising and retail and that kind of stuff, maybe business or hospitality management and retail would be a good option for you. But no marching band, sorry.
Yeah, and TCL does have a small business and entrepreneurship certificate, as well as programs through hospitality as well. Second question, for USCB, does it matter what you major in for the Plus Scholarship to add on the Life or Palmetto Fellows?
No, it's basically open to anyone that is accepted as a first-time freshman, any major, any academic program. As long as you're a degree-seeking student with us and you have initial eligibility for Life and Palmetto Fellows, then you're eligible. Again, it does not come from an unlimited amount of funds, so early application is best.
That was the only two questions that we had. Does anyone else on the call have any other questions for us? You can feel free to put them in Q&A.
Yeah, and I'll go ahead and ask a question for each of us. Are any of our campuses offering fee waivers for college application month in South Carolina?
Okay. TCL's application is always free, so you can apply at any time. Our fall 2022 semester application, or 2021 application, will be open very soon.
Yes, we do have a fee waiver for students as well. We ask that you reach out to any of our admissions counselors and we can help you through that process.
And USCB is offering an application fee waiver that's valid to use now through November 1st, and that code is USCB21, so USCB21. And it doesn't have to, I know it's part of the college application month programs, but it doesn't have to be redeemed only on the day of your program. It's available for you to use now through early November. USCB 21 is the code.
I have another quick question for the group. Are any of you hosting a college application night on behalf of your school, and will you be planning to attend other high schools' college application online events? I know TCL is going to be hosting 2 college application nights specifically for TCL on October the 15th, as well as on October the 22nd, partnering with CACRAO, and we'll have plenty of information that'll be forthcoming about that. And then we're also going to attend the high school ones.
Yeah, so with USC Salkehatchie, we are working with the individual high schools. So be on the lookout for your high school to advertise a Zoom session with us where you'll be able to find out some more information and complete a college application with us using our fee waiver.
And we're also partnering with CHE on hosting a couple of different college application nights. I don't have those dates confirmed just yet, but be sure to follow us on social media and we'll be sending out, I think we're going to do them both on our Instagram handle. And then we are also going to the virtual events for a lot of the area high schools as well. So.
All right, I think our time is up.
Timed that out like a champ.
Yeah,
Thanks,
time is
everybody.
up. Thanks, presenters. And for those of you joining us for the presentation, thank you for attending. When you close this window, there will be a quick link to a 4-question survey. So we appreciate your feedback that you can provide. And this is just one of many sessions being hosted. So be sure to sign up where you did before at the additional sessions at CACRAO.org. And then in about a week, you'll find this session's recording as well as other session recordings at the CACRAO website as well. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.